So I've got another video here. This time I thought I would talk about, again, even number of notes per string and alternate picking, strict alternate picking. This is a sequence I call lazy sixes because it's 6 notes on a string and basically it repeats. So I'm going to use C major scale from the 2nd degree. So that's a D. So we got D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Basically, we're going to play each string twice. I'm a downstroke escape player, so that means I'm going to start on an upstroke, which results in me ending on a downstroke, and that's when it's best to change strings. If you're an upstroke player, just do this in reverse, it'll work perfectly. So D, E, F, D, E, F, and then move to the next string, G, A, B, G, A, B, and C, D, E. So on and so forth. So just twice on each one. That's why it's lazy. But it can be applied to a lot of other things, and there's a whole heap of variations you can create on this to great musical effect. But let's mess around with this a little bit. So obviously you can go straight up and down. Now you can impose kind of a straight 16th feel or a triplet kind of feel to it. That's okay. What else? We go up 3 strings, back a string. We could skip strings as well. We could just work, 2-string pairs, like, kind of go all the way up the strings and all the way back, this kind of thing. Right, and then descending, of course. Oops. Now the cool thing about this is any mistakes or errors you catch yourself making, it corrects very, very easily, very quickly. So, if you find yourself habitually kind of making a flat note in there, as long as you're kind of consistently starting on the right picking stroke and ending on the right picking stroke, then it'll work out perfectly. And it's as easy as just doing one different than the one you started with. The key, of course, knowing which escape is kind of your proclivity. This applies to other scales as well too. I guess we could do like melodic minor. Harmonic minor as well too. So, I mean, it's simple. It is a little lazy. But really handy. It's fast to learn. It improves quickly. And while it might kind of seem cheap, it's maybe better to have in your vocabulary than to not. And it's just one of those things that just works out perfectly with strict alternate picking. And again, as I mentioned earlier, it definitely leads to variation. So, if you get this under your belt, it's really easy to kind of, graduate into that sort of thing or whatever. But I mean, even actually single string, that sticking to C major, the key signature of no sharps or flats strictly. There's a lot of uses for this simple thing. So tons of room for creativity and variation, but also a good starting point. So I hope that's helpful. Have fun.